Yo, Havik Nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, some of y'all done recommended that NF be a reaction. New artist alert. There's been no NF on the channel. There's been none. There's been no NF on the channel, man. Why? I don't know. Just didn't get around to it. Hasn't happened. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we can change that. I didn't have a particular video that I was supposed to get into. Some I have seen. I think I've seen maybe a few videos like over the last 5-6 years of this dude. I don't know much. I know he don't curse in his music. I know there's been a lot of elements from video to video that kind of relate from one video to the next. I did see the video with him and Hobson and a couple of others, but I'm not nearly as familiar with him as I should be, especially somebody with his artistry and his level of storytelling and things like that. Somebody like me, an artist like myself, 20-year career in this business, NF is definitely a person that I should be, you know, paying a little bit more attention to. So here we are. I just went to his channel and picked his most recent video. That's all I did. If there are others that I need to check out, let me know what they are. But right now we're going to start with Happy. NF Happy. And we're going to see what this is all about. Havik Nation, are you ready? Let's go.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering.
Already the storytelling. NF so far ain't even in the video. All storytelling. Then his lyrics go, Dear God, I know it's been a couple of years since I even reached out to you. I know you've been wondering how many people have felt like that before. Don't do that, yo. If you believe in God and you talking to God, hey, make sure you talking to him every day, even at your lowest points. That's wild when you go 3 years, 4 years and you ain't said nothing. And then, you know, you start at like that's wild, but that's like a common human thing that a lot of people go through. It's like, look, I know it's been a while since I reached out, but I'm reaching out now, you know. But he just started off the song like that, so he already set the tone for kind of what this is gonna be.
Why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memory. I know I've been selfish. I have no excuse to give you its truth. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this.
Look at this little girl, man. Coming home, you know, from school or playing or whatever, going to bed on her own, waking up, looking around the house, no parent there, nobody helping her. She's making her own food. This is a lot of, like, this happens a lot, unfortunately. It happens a lot where kids are kind of forced to grow up a lot faster than they should, you know. And these type of moments, these type of environments, this is what can do that.
I'm trapping. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy, yeah.
Ooh, I can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Oh my God. I can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. I can't even imagine that, yo. That is a powerful line. I can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. I know exactly who I am when I'm unhappy. I know who I am when I'm sad. I know who I am when I'm down. I know who I am when I'm at the bottom of the bottle. I know who I am when I'm reaching for scraps, sleeping on the couch. I know who I am. But damn it, I can't imagine who I'd be. The things that I can do, feel, accomplish if I was happy. To not even be able to fathom that idea, man, it's heartbreaking, right? Because that's a common feel for a lot of people, even for some who don't even realize it. That's a heavy line.
This way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some.
See, I've been this way for so long. I feel like something's off when I'm not depressed. Now, full disclosure, man, I've been through this and I've written a lot of songs about it. You know, been in low states of depression, so hard to get out of. And I'm going to tell you, that line is truth. You've been this way for so long that a little ounce or glimpse of you not in that state, you feel like something's off. You know, and something's off is actually for the better, but because it's unfamiliar territory to you, you're like, no. And you run right back into that dark hole because it's comfortable. It's home. You can feel it, right? It's you're cozy. Your blanket and your pillow is there. You know what I'm saying? That's a rough feeling, but you have to be very low and consistently low in order to feel like that. And I've been there, man. I was there for a long time.
Happy, yeah. Been this way so long it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding. Some family members I don't really connect with. Some things I said I wish I would've not let slip. Some hurtful words that never should've left my lips. Some bridges.
Ooh, first of all, and F, boy, just the delivery here. With these lines, this internal rhyme scheme that he's doing, but it's so impactful. It's so impactful. They're doing a great job with this acting too, man. This is so relatable, you know. And in some instances, it's hard to watch, man, because you like rehash some of these memories, but then also you're just looking at this story, knowing that it's playing out somewhere right now, where there's some, you know, kid who is being affected negatively by what they're seeing, what they're doing, what their parents are doing, right? They do follow by example, you know, and if this is what they're seeing, it's hard to get that out of your head as a kid. You know what I mean? Sad.
Can't forget, I got some phone calls I've been avoiding. Some family members I don't really connect with. Some things I said I wish I would've not let slip. Some hurtful words that never should've left my lips. Some bridges burned, I'm not ready to rebuild yet. Some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony. Watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing.
She's not even happy. Her own birthday, man. She's not even happy.
How I feel, but I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know what's around the bend. Don't know what my future is. But I can't keep on living in
you know she made a wish, right? As a child, you know she made a wish, and you know what she wished for. We used to do this, man. You know, hey, and sometimes that carried all the way up to an older age that you were probably too old to still believe in wishes. But because of moments like this in your past, you hold on to that hope that, I don't know, man, if I just go ahead and make a wish, maybe, you know damn well she was sitting at that table and made a wish. 'Cause that's all that's on her little brain, man. You know, there's not much she wants in life, but she knows what she wanted to wish for in that moment.
Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. If I was happy.
No, look at the difference. Look at the difference.
If I was happy.
What a song, man. And what a video. What a video. What a message. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people that can relate to this, especially if you're a parent and you fight with your partner or your spouse in front of your children. I'm sure this hits you probably heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because in those moments, maybe you realize what you're doing, maybe you don't. But either way, in the moment, you kind of don't care, right? Your emotions are taking over, your anger's taking over, you're upset, you're not thinking rationally, you're not really understanding what the long-term effects could be on a child in those moments. And so you just going with the motions, you know. But I'll tell you from experience, those things stick with you as a child. You do not forget. I'm a grown-ass man now, and I still remember the things that happened when I was the age of the girl in this video. You know, being in a house, in an apartment or whatever that looked exactly like that state of turmoil, things everywhere and all this type of stuff. You know, that affects you. You know, how adults interact in a situation, or how they express their anger, or how they're whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, my mother was an addict. You know what I'm saying? And I remember states of life looking just like that, you know. And when I was, again, the same age as this girl in this video, maybe even younger, she used to take me on her drug runs. You know what I mean? And to this day, I've never forgotten it. It's never gotten out of my head. And those type of things every day, over and over and over, affected me growing up. How could it not? But in the moment, you're an adult. Like, you don't even comprehend what those effects could be. You're thinking, they're young. They don't know anything. They're not even going to remember this next week, right? It's not true. You remember it your whole damn life, you know. And then for a lot of people, you also replicate that. You know, you follow suit. You know, you imitate life. And if that's the only life you know, you imitate that because it's nobody else taught you anything else, right? And so, you know, it's just interesting to see how this was portrayed in this video. This little girl, she's like, man, here they go fighting again. I'm making my own cereal. Like, it's just that bad, you know. But again, she'll never forget that. And she's sitting there making a wish. Again, that's all she wanted, was things to kind of be normal. She wanted some love there. She wanted some heart there. But again, when you're in the stage where, or I should say the state where you're that unhappy, again, it's very difficult to get out of it when you're that depressed. Like, people think depression is like just a mood that changes on a mood ring or something. No, when you are depressed, like really depressed, I'm not talking about sad. You've been sad for a week because your dog died. I'm talking about depressed, right? Where your mental state is just screwed up. Red wire, blue wire, cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've seen some of those, like, medicine commercials. Ew, take this, blah, 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 blah. And some of the side effects could be depression and, like, bad thoughts that make you want to hurt you. Medicine that can make you think that just further perpetuates that the thing of depression is real, because even a medicine can mess up your brain to like force you into that state. That's crazy. So the brain can get there, and when it gets there, it is hard to rewire that. It's very difficult. And you know, NF in his lyrics, he's saying, I'm you know, myself. I'm most myself when I'm in my agony. I am most at home when I am in my agony, when I am in my pain, because it's all I know. And again, you step one foot outside into that cold, positive snow, and you're like, oh, no, too cold. Let me go back here in the dark. No electricity, no heat, no light, no nothing, and I'm happy in here. And it's like, no, man, outside is a whole new world. Outside is your happiness. You can't get there unless you go outside. But you don't want to, because it's unfamiliar territory. It's change. Change is always scary, right? And so sometimes that's what makes it so difficult to chase happiness. You know, one, it's scary, but two, yeah, a lot of times you feel like you don't even deserve to be happy based on everything that's been going on in your life. So again, those are just very dark moments that are hard to get out of. Again, I was in it for a very, very, very long time, and it is very difficult to get out of those spaces, those dark holes, those caves that you can really find yourselves trapped in. What a great song. Very, very heartfelt message, very truthful message, very well done, well portrayed. Video was great. The acting from those people kind of playing their parts was really good. The little girl was really good. And then NF's style choice in this, again, I don't know enough of his material to know if he like sings or not. I remember him rapping from what I remember hearing. So he caught me completely off guard in the way that he chose to do the flow and stuff like that, and the hook and things like that in this song. I thought it was very well done, excellent, and I have literally no complaints about this song whatsoever. Great song, man. Great song. All right, y'all, that's it. That's the NF Happy. Hopefully y'all are fans of NF, or hopefully NF fans happen to find this video, because I would love to know what else of NF's I should be reacting to, man. What are some of his staples? What are the ones that touched you or affected you the most, or ones that you liked the most, song-wise, video-wise? Maybe one was just so crazy and wild and it was just fun. Give me those too. I don't really know, but I'm willing to check out whatever the homie has, and whatever information you guys can share with me. I'll be happy to read it. And maybe, who knows, this could be an NF journey. We will see. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you, and I will see y'all next time. Havik Nation, be easy.